to do. Good, like, oh, where's the camera? There's the camera.
There you go. Hell yeah. Were you already rolling when I said let's roll?
Yeah, we're fucking set, man. We're ready to rock.
I'm doing good this morning already.
We don't have shit queued up, y'all. We're kind of freewheeling it a bit today. The road to Boof Camp. I know that the headline there says the road to Boof Camp starts now. Reality is the road to Boof Camp started about 2 hours and 45 minutes ago. The old lady and I said, "Fuck it, let's get this shit show on the road," and we just started driving. Knowing we were probably. I was originally trying to make it here to Merritt, BC, where we're stopped right now, so that we could do the show for our normal time. And then, but I was having to drive excessively fast to do that. So you could say, well, maybe not excessively fast, but faster than I really wanted to. So I was like, you know what, put the word out to the fellas, so eBay Fluff, and let's just give it a half hour later today. Our apologies, but I think we're only going to do an hour today, guys. Fluff is busy. He's fucking off for chauffeuring his kid around to go see System of a Down and Avenged Sevenfold tonight. So I'm like ridiculously jealous of his kid, but also knowing full well I get to see System of a Down with a better opening band.
It's kind of neat, the same tour that you guys are hitting up.
Yeah, it's neat, and so we're looking forward to that. And I've seen some good and some fucked up footage of that, man. There's like, so the way they've been doing it, I think they're only doing 3 cities, maybe 4, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. First one was System of a Down and Korn, System of a Down Avenged Sevenfold for the next 2, System of a Down, Deftones for the 2 in Toronto. There's some dude at the second night of the Korn System of a Down concert. Some dude apparently whipped out his fucking hog and started jerking his shit right there in the middle of the show, up in the stands. Up shit that you shouldn't be doing anywhere but in the privacy of your own fucking place, man. To each their own, but you keep that shit away. You got kids in the stands and shit like that don't need to be seen. So saw a video of this guy getting fucking sucker punched from behind, and normally I would be like hardcore sucker punch from behind, but I don't know what I think about that one.
Yeah.
And then the guy getting carried out and then them dropping him on his face while he was handcuffed. So that's just disgusting. That's fucked up, and hopefully we don't get shit like that going on.
No. So I picked up a little something for our Who concert.
Oh yeah?
I accidentally grabbed the indica ones instead. I wanted to get more of a sativa thing so we don't all fall asleep, but
Okay.
50 milligram dosed gummies. I haven't tried this brand yet, but I did have one. Yes, well, I did try it last night, but I also was already on my way to Happy Land, so I don't really know the full effect. But we're gonna do a test run right now just to make sure that they work and effect and such. Should we go grape, green apple, peach Bellini, or strawberry?
Green apple.
Green apple. Okay.
Green apple, blue raspberry are probably my 2 favorite flavors for candy.
The Happy Hippie. Pretty tasty.
Cheers, noob. My apologies to anybody that's tuning in hoping for a giveaway. We're gonna shelf that until we're back to normal programming here. As we've said before, we're gonna take Fluff and Colton will be there for Tuesday morning, is my understanding. But the Tuesday night toke, we're gonna shut that down for this coming week. The Thursday sesh, I think we're going to shut down what would typically be that, but it would be cool if we could do some sort of live something from Boof Camp while we're there. But if we're busy and hanging out with friends and it doesn't cross our minds, well, please understand. And then for the Sunday next week, we're not going to be, we won't be around. I think everybody just kind of packing up and get ready to head back home at the end of Boof Camp. So we'll put the giveaway on hold for the next couple weeks, and that'll just make it not much better when we get back to our normally shit that we got to be doing.
Oh,
Uh,
hash and Nanaimo bars. Sorry, I just seen hash and Nanaimo bars. Mr. Magpie's whipping up. Why do you got to do shit like that to me? I can say no to a peanut butter cup. I cannot say no to a Nanaimo bar.
like, man,
You Americans, sorry if you don't know what a Nanaimo bar is. Caribou will because it comes out of his province, but it's a little delectable chocolate thing. It's like a chocolate cookie coconut layer with this weird yellow custardy fucking deliciousness with a layer of chocolate on top. You cut it into a little square. God damn. We'll have to send some of those down to the Americans.
it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be. Can't wait. Right now we're heading down to Redmond, Washington, I believe is where we're heading. To the Marymore live event venue, and we're gonna go check out Cypress Hill, Suicidal Tendencies, and Onyx tonight. Really looking forward to that one. I like.
Gonna be rowdy.
Yeah, man, it's an interesting mixture, right? Like to me, and I'm all for it. I saw Suicidal once about 7, 8 years ago, and they were fucking way better than I expected. Like I was like, wow. So that's always cool. Wanting to see them again. We just went and saw Cypress Hill a couple months ago, and they were the best rap show we've seen. We just finished listening. They earlier this year, like a month or two ago, they released the Black Sunday live with the London Symphony Orchestra, and it's fucking awesome. We just listened to that for the first time on our way out here, and just I fucking loved it. So
Cypress Hill backed by an orchestra.
yeah,
I never would have thought that.
check it out, man. It is well worth the check. Anybody, if you Cypress Hill, and like, fuck, they sound good live on it too.
Well, they do have like, I don't want to categorize, but like the mariachi kind of sound sometimes in some of their songs, that little Mexican horn and guitar and stuff. So to be able to slip in other instruments is no big deal, but that's cool because the rock and roll ones are really neat. You know what I mean? But they fit a little easier. You'd never think of a fucking kind of weed gangster rap backed by an orchestra, but that's what I'm gonna have to definitely check that.
Well, and that's what, man. I really enjoy when, and it doesn't matter what genre it is. When you take someone like we were talking recently on a show, I think about like Piper Alley, Hemia Asano. I hope I pronounced that right. Is like Piper Alley plays bagpipes, Mia plays the electric fiddle, Nina D plays the electric violin, and they just absolutely shred some of the best rock music you've ever seen or heard before. Right? It's I love it. Or when you could take a song that you've never even considered one way or the other before. You've heard it and you're just kind of, oh yeah, it's a song you hear on the radio or whatever. And then you hear it done, by some weird cover band, and you're just like, oh shit, that just hits like so much differently. So it did, like I said, like a band like Cypress fucking doing that. It's awesome.
You've made it when the London Symphony Orchestra agrees to back you on your next album.
Hey,
or any world class classical musician doesn't you made it.
So I guess like we're like the trip south to the south of the border last weekend went so well that we just had to come and do it again. Looking forward to going down and hanging out with our American friends. I was actually, but this one though, I looked up the policies for this venue. Just I don't usually do this. I don't know why I did but I did, and they're apparently very strict against cannabis, saying if you get caught smoking cannabis, we're gonna boot you out, no warning. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want that to fucking happen. So I think we were planning on, well, we still are. We were gonna hit a dispo as soon as we find one south of the border and get like a vape cartridge, and then maybe a bit of flour. But now I think we might just go with a couple vape cartridges and skip the flour altogether. We're got to be kind of in stealth mode down there. I don't want to get booted out of a show. And maybe we'll get there and find out that maybe they're not actually that strict on it after all. That's the way it seemed when we were at the Ridgefield venue last weekend. But also, it makes me wonder if that's why we had these meth head looking people come up and they're sitting beside us and they lit up some joints and they're saying something like, "Oh, sorry for heating your spot out." And I was like, I didn't really think about it at the time. I was like, "Fuck, we're just smoking weed. We're not doing nothing wrong." But maybe there's more venues like that out there.
Here, Western's got a good point here. Hold off as long as you can and then say fuck it. If I get kicked out at time already.
Well, like I said, that way I feel like vape cartridges should be super simple. Fucking get them in. And you see people with vapes all over the place. So I just like, yeah, it seems like we'll just go that route. And
I picked one up from the Native Reserve yesterday. Only $15, so I only expect $15 worth of product, really. But it's hitting pretty good. It says 100% cannabis extract plus cannabis derived terpenes, so I can tell it's already a hot dog water mixture. But for travel and shit, those purposes are good. And I have a live resin cart here, or sorry, this is a rosin, but it was it had peach or terpenes of some God knows origin, who knows, right? So it's good. It's a little better, but man, it's starting to get a little burnt up and clogged. You can see it's getting to the end of its life there. It's not end of its life. There's a couple good days hits left on there, but got this one in action. I picked up some more of this stuff too in case we get together.
dab that shit up, y'all. We ain't got no electronic dab frogs around here. So this is
analog.
Yeah, this is the Bees the Dab Frog that we picked up on Granville Island, Vancouver, about a year and a half ago. It's nothing fancy, just one of those tourist shops where you go to where every tourist shop in the area has all the exact same stuff, and this is just another one of those. But hey, we do a show that is very frog orientated, and so we had to buy it. So he's coming on a tour with us today. He's gonna for fucking all the way down to Boof Camp, as far as I'm concerned. Well, so he's riding kind of shit out of the way so you can see what's going on here. Camera. Where's the settings? There's the settings. So he rides on the dash. We got the garden club fucking hat right there because he's fully ordained garden club member himself, right? He does some badass shit. So and this is where he just hangs out. He's kind of to be honest, we flip the hat because it's easier, makes a nest for him. Frog needs a nest to fucking chill out in. Well, he just hangs out and checks out like the mountains up there. I can't zoom in. Well, that's a mountain right there. Oh, actually, here's a question. Where's she at? So
I'm not sure what happened there. Let's get him back here. We're pressing buttons. That's funny. Yeah, right, Jeffrey. Womp womp. Oh, hey, look who we got. Oh, look, we got a couple of them. What's going on here? We're doing good.
You got multiple means? So something really was up. Okay.
There you go. The other one's gone. We're back. What up, Fluff?
What up, boys?
What's going on?
Everything coming across. We are driving. Just dropped the boy and his son off to go. The boy and his girlfriend to go see the system show. So
like, I didn't know your kids got fucking kids already. Like, his old lady. That's gonna be a good show. I'm jealous. Although I honestly,
it's gonna be a killer show.
It is. I prefer the opening band I get to see over the opening band he gets to see. Haven't seen them both, but the System of a Down period is just going to be fucking amazing, man. I'm like,
I keep looking at.
Yeah.
I keep seeing stuff from the show, dude, and I'm just stoked. I'm like, man, it's gonna be fucking so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're excited. So yeah, dude, we're on our way down south here. Boof Camp road, the road 2 has kicked off on our end of things. So yeehaw, it's party time. You know what I mean?
After your concert tonight,
Yeah.
what happens? You come back to Canada and fly out of
Yeah,
Vancouver?
we're gonna try and get back to Canada. Probably find somewhere decent to sleep. I may have pulled a bit of a bonehead. I'm pretty sure that our plane leaves at like 4 p.m. tomorrow, and that our so it means you want to be there a few hours early. But I'm pretty sure I have our car scheduled to be parked at the place at 7 a.m. I hope they don't mind if we're a little bit late, because if it's say about a 2-hour drive back from the venue and the show ends at 11, that's it gives you
What?
2 hours driving there, an hour drive to the airport, time to figure all that shit out, and you still got to sleep in the middle of that. So, yeah, I maybe didn't time shit very good, is what I'm saying.
It may have overlapped a few things.
Yeah,
Underlapped, overlapped,
that'll happen.
missed by a mile, whatever.
I smoke a lot of pot, so
When it's hard when you get ready to go for a fucking trip, you're all excited about the skate. There's so much shit going on. This is a big ass trip, dude.
It's there's a lot of moving parts to this one. Here's a fucking heart starter. So I work a half day Friday typically, which is I'm very grateful for. Allows me to get like a bit of running around and stuff done, and I usually still pick my kid up from school. But on this one, actually, my foreman let me off even earlier than normal so I could run our oldest daughter up to a halfway point where we could drop her off with my parents so that she can take a train back to Hinton for school. That's not the point of this. Point is we're about halfway back. I stopped to get my sexy new cut-off shorts that I made. And as I'm coming back, the engine light comes on my car. Oh, fuck. No, it's that. This is about 1:30 on Friday afternoon of a long weekend. Oh, shit. This isn't good. Odds are it's small and nothing overly worryful, but at the same time, we're about to drive out of fucking country where you're out of fucking country if your car breaks. Even if it is only just a few hours or a few minutes over the border. And even if it were to break down in my country, that still fucking sucks, right? And so I was able to actually get it into the GM dealership, and they figure it's just a wire rub somewhere. He shut that off. Awesome dude. He made it so that my auto headlights work again, which is fucking amazing. Because when I had the dickheads up in Prince George install the sensor back on my car, they didn't turn my fucking auto headlights on. That's why I had him do it in the first place. I smoke a lot of pot at times and get fucking spaced out, right? I got a stoner's memory, and sometimes I forget to turn the highs off. And it's really cool, and my car can do that for me. Yeah.
I messed up something in my car the other day. Now my interior lights don't come on when I open my door. Usually you open your car door, the lights come on so you can see what the fuck you're doing.
I'm gonna have to fucking leave this shit, man. Y'all talking about all this car trouble. Fucking stop that.
Yeah, we're jinxing the year on the road, eh?
Well, we're good now, though. Yeah, that's one thing the mechanic. So it was actually pretty awesome because I just wanted them to hook it up to the fucking reader so I could just find out what it is. I didn't want them to, just what is it? Fucking give it to me straight, right? Because I'm trying to. This car's already been a money pit leading up to this trip, so I'm like, please stop. And so he actually spent some time trying to diagnose and stuff like that. And so I was like, oh, thank God. But he says, like, we'll be good. We should be good. And then, so that'd be sucky too. If I can come home and the wire or the fucking car doesn't start at the Vancouver airport or some shit like that, right? You're like, oh my God. Like, it'd be terrible.
Yeah. No, I've checked this, boys. I think I don't know what's going on. It might be a setting because there's a little dial that I have that increases the brightness of all my gauges and everything, all my dash lights and everything. And wouldn't that be the same light that affects the interior? I don't know. But it's a newer car to me. I just got it a couple months ago, So I really haven't played with it. I literally jumped in it when it got insured and been driving it back and forth. And, I haven't really.
Every time I've ever done that, it's because when I got in and out of the car, my knee hit that fucking dimmer switch and just, turned it all the way off.
Yeah. I'll have to check it again. We'll see.
I've done that.
It just sucks because at nighttime, like I get out of the car and I'm reach back to grab my stuff, and it's like can't fucking see anything. Man. Whatever.
Yeah, at least on this car, because I've done what Fluff talked about, like seems like a million times. The dimmer switch, you have to push it in or out, kind of thing. It's got that fucking release kind of thing. So it's popped in. So at least if you knock it once, usually, and it's even kind of hard to push it to do that with it. It'll fucking stay there. But I've done that where you're like you're driving down the road at night and everything's like overly bright on your fucking dash screens and shit like that. You're like eyes are getting sore. You're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on? And then it's
Bro,
usually
and some of these new cars, they put a lot of fucking light in, man.
Yeah.
We made it LED. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Well, just Ashley was trying to pour the coffee for me. My cup to cup, and I go to hit a light on, just like how each fucking side has its one light to light up its seating area, right? And I lit up the whole fucking cab. Like I knew that button was there, but I don't use it, kind of thing, right? It's usually just one side or the other. All of a sudden, it's like somebody put on the fucking searchlights in here. Just like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So we got some weed done up to bring down to Ontario with us. Now the problem is we're gonna cross an international border and I ain't about to fucking play that game. So we finding a ditch spot where we can put it. We decided to basically disguise them.
Fucking works, man.
Something that somebody's not likely to want to pick up off the ground, and we'll reclaim them when we come back this side of the border. Anyone's like, oh, you're littering, blah, 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 blah. No, we're going to temporarily put something on the ground. Yep, absolutely. Something of value inside it to ensure that we come back and pick it the fuck up. When we do pick it the fuck up, we'll be throwing empty cups in the garbage. Like I said, weed is legal this side of the border. Weed is legal the other side of the border. And if it's illegal to bring it through that border, there's no reason to fuck around and find out.
There's a little strip of land in there that just stays federal.
Yeah. Yeah. And if they say no, they say no. It sucks because there's always like, well, what if you get some good Samaritan does come along cleaning it up? What if they pick it up and don't realize that they just threw out friggin' an ounce and a half of weed or whatever it is? So yeah, there's that anxiety, but we hid some last time before we crossed the border. It worked fine. It was there. We're also using a different stash spot this time around. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Just put it like a roadside stop somewhere, fucking where no one's even gonna see it.
That's kind of the idea. But now I'm even thinking though, because it's already looking fucking hot, dude. It's a blue blazer sky, not a cloud to be seen. And well, but I wanted fucking Bagpie. I love you, brother.
He's just like that.
With the most for sure. I can't wait to party it up with you guys.
He deals in 5-gallon buckets. He doesn't know what a baggie is.
We need to. We'd like to bring a bit of weed ourselves to be able to share with you guys. So that's the thing. But I've thought about it though. So it's like, look, it's going to be hot as fuck outside. I'm going to guess probably 35 to 38 degrees up here, G-Bay. We're going to be down in Vancouver, so it could even possibly be hotter.
Bro.
And I don't want even if it's in a cup, it'll fucking roast in those baggies. There's probably going to be some terp degradation. So we might even just find a culvert somewhere in a ditch and throw it in there so it's in at least a shady place, not just roasting in the sun.
Yeah, roasting in the sun sucks. I found a dispensary plastic tub in my center console I didn't realize was there full of stuff. And I'm like, how many heat cycles have you been through? Fucking cold nights, scorching hot days. You know, cars that get like sitting in a parking lot closed up for the fucking. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, that's like your toolbox weed when you fucking remember it's in there, because it went to the back of your fucking toolbox, and you're like, oh, fuck, I wonder how long that crispy shit's been in there.
Yeah, what harvest is this from? Yeah, it was pretty good. I was like, oh god. But I'm super proud of my last. Oh, we're losing you, Fluff, a little bit.
What's doing the robot?
God damn it.
Mr. Fluffy Roboto. Yeah, that gummy's probably kicking in.
It just says she thought Fluff sounded like a frog, so I guess I'm getting it.
Yeah, there you go. Frog it up. That was funny. I didn't tell anyone I was eating gummies yesterday. I was sitting at the table last night talking with Allison and her mom. And she looks at me and goes, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You ate fucking gummies, didn't you?" I'm like, "Ah, busted." Fucking. Like, I was wondering what the hell was going on with you. Fucking staring at the floor. Slept like a baby, though.
Cheers, Hubie. Oh, and there he's gone.
It's because I was looking at the packages yesterday, and I remember seeing the one like that they had them indicated either indica or sativa kind of stuff. And I remember reading one that said sativa daytime, and I think I might have found one with a better price and just grabbed it without looking, because like gummies already kind of hit me and bring everything down for me. So I kind of wanted to watch out, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm on a test run right now. We'll see.
Okay. There we go. It works. Awesome.
If I want a nap at noon, well, it may not be for me, but
Morning, Hooley.
But I grabbed some of this here, so I know Magpie was saying that he covered pretty well too. But I was coming through the native reserve yesterday and had just enough cash in the pocket to convert it into some good dabs. So I stopped and I got some Great White Shark live resin, and I got some Godfather OG. So we've got some really nice dabs to be dabbing on when we're getting dabby. Yeah. And then I got the Primal Punch. I've got the Grape Diesel and the Grape Ghost or whatever. So two Grape Woolly crosses that are fucking both awesome. The funny part is and the Pack a Punch too. The Grape Woolly male didn't really do anything except bring forth seeds. Like it didn't. All the strains that I'm growing that were used that had that pollen used, the mother just carried right on through, which is nice because you don't get to test males really. You don't ever get to know really what they were about, and you don't want them like. Sometimes you can get such a dominant trait passed on that you lose what you bred into, like the mother. You know what I mean? This is the complete opposite. So it's like, I'm loving it because I was able to make a little bit of seed stock for myself, and I don't have to really worry too much about what the father did to the cross. It seems that everything I've been popping so far is like 75%, at least the mother, flavor-wise and stuff. I don't really know about growth structure because I didn't run them long enough or enough of them to really know. But the Ghost one's really, really, like, it's got a nice dank smell to it. It's got like that, not skunky, but just really good weed smell. It's not sweet. It's not fruity. It's none of that. It's like what you would call like almost not savory, but it's on that like mossy, earthy, funky fucking side of things. So it's really good that way. But then the other one's the Grape Diesel. It's got an underlying diesel to it, but it's mainly the grape on it. It smells so sweet and kind of berry fruity-ish, but as soon as you crack the bud, it's just got that raw fuel smell. It's awesome. And then the Pack a Punch is like just wicked lemon funk. So that's going to be good. The Golden Goat Dalton's Pond one was pretty silent all the way through, but my one buddy really liked it, so he got I gave him the whole tray of that, which he'd love. I think he's already gone through it all too. And then, is that all I had? Yeah, the Grape Diesel, the Primal Punch, the Grape Ghost, Pack. Fuck, what else did I grow in there? And the Golden Goat. Yeah, but anyways, I got enough of it to bring down to fucking have a couple tubes of each. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Just between me and Magpie, we'll be smoking all good homegrown.
Very cool. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. I guess like we get there tomorrow. It's like it's coming.
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing planned. My kids are gone. If I don't go on the road trip with Allison to go get some of her relatives for this wedding coming up for her, if I'm free, like I'm just gonna jump on a bike and fucking shoot down. I guess if you guys are doing anything or whatever, I don't know what the fucking plan is. But
We'll be like I said, man. As far as I know, our plane shows up at about 8:30 tomorrow night. I think I scheduled to pick up our rental car at about 10:30, and after that, it's like fuck whatever.
yeah, it might be a little late.
There is no game plan other than we want to hit Niagara Falls probably before we head up north to start running into Magpie and everyone else. Because if we leave it till later, it probably won't actually end up happening.
Yeah,
Because we'll end up rushing on the way back. So.
at least you know yourself.
But we'd like to get up to Magpie's neck of the woods or Toronto like as early as possible because, well, we want to party it up as long as we can. And once again, we're putting that out there. If anybody in the Toronto area wants to come party at the fucking watch the Who and Tom Cochrane with us, Budweiser stage, let's do it. We'll be out on the lawn. Tickets are all GA, so let's go. Let's do this.
I got mine for about $50 a pop. So if you search a couple different sites, you can get
Yeah, I think I paid 60 for mine, and so which is I thought was reasonable, and you came in at cheaper than that.
Yeah, man.
And I just this is gonna be a great time.
It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna bring a bunch of stuff down. If anyone's coming that wants, to look through my seed collection too, fucking let me know. I'll bring some down. I know all the people.
It's still fun if you guys get just a fucking big impromptu one going on. If enough people show up, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about the Budweiser stage too is the whole kind of area down around there is like the concert starts to congregate outside the concert first, kind of deal, right? So there's usually a lot of activity. It's a good spot. People watching and just lots going on, right? So we'll see what goes on.
So you got your frog with you. You said you're bringing him around. You got to figure out kind of like luggage. You got to figure out how to put little tags on him. Show he's traveled around. Maybe little tattoos or something.
Dude. Well, we could do
coordinates.
That.
Your longitude, latitude. Just start writing lines on them.
I thought about gangstering them up, but I drew a blank on what to do with them. It was kind of a whirlwind. Basically, I had yesterday to prepare for this trip, so it was just kind of get the car cleaned out and then get everything into the car. And it was kind of.
You didn't have yesterday to prepare. You had plenty of time. You just chose to start preparing yesterday.
No, I was out of town working. I had yesterday.
All right.
But yeah, so I kind of ended up drawing blanks on that one. And then so I'm thinking we'll end up maybe doing we're talking about a while ago, we're trying to do some sort of video blog or whatever of this traveling that we're doing because we're fucking all over the place. We're covering a lot of mileage. So we got to work him into those is what I'm thinking. So that's why if anyone saw the IG post this morning where bad motherfuckers smoking that fat ass joint, we're kicking that off. I think that's the idea.
That's awesome. So how far in are we now? How many hours you got before you hit the airport?
Oh, we don't hit the airport till tomorrow sometime. We're going down to
tomorrow. That's right.
Cypress Hill show tonight. But so
that's right.
We're about 2 hours from the border from where we're at right now. So this is a good. We're in Merritt, BC. It was a good place to stop and hang out, do the show. They've got McDonald's, unfortunately, but when that's what you got, that's what you got. So we can grab a bit of grub and coffee for along the way, and then like I said, we'll hit Abbotsford, get rid of anything that can't cross the border there, leave it there, and then hopefully reclaim it when we come back at about like 1 in the morning. All told, we'll probably be in the States for 12 hours, maybe a little bit longer.
So are you gonna do any? It seems like how long is it gonna take you to get from the border to the show or to the place where you're going to see the show?
Depending on traffic, if traffic cooperates, about 2 hours. But one thing
So you're gonna have like some time to hang out and like check out the city and shit.
I don't know if I'll necessarily even want to. It depends on because I'll get to the venue and see, like, get the car parked and then see what's around, kind of thing. Because I'll get my car where it needs to be. That's always my biggest fucking anxiety. Anytime I travel, if even here in BC, I get the car where it's going if I don't know the city, and then I'll walk around and just kind of see what's out there. Is there any fast food / coffee shops or whatever, and kind of do that. And then once I kind of get to these places a little bit more and it's kind of more comfortable with them, then I'll start driving through cities and shit like that. Like the thought of driving through Seattle, fuck it, that. Like, what? How come you have so much people down there? Like, good God. Like you guys hear me talk about how I lose my shit driving into Vancouver when you pass Whatcom Road? Well, as soon as you cross the border and hit the highway, it was like that all the way to fucking damn near Oregon, where we figured we're in Ridgefield. I'm like, good God, this is
a lot of motherfuckers.
Well, you got to think too. Toronto is Canada's biggest city, so Vancouver is smaller than Toronto. Toronto is
you guys got all that land and no people's up there. You need more people.
When I come from the north into Toronto, I hit a point where there's 16 lanes. If you know what's going on, it's not that intimidating. But if you don't know what's going on,
I don't.
You're like, where the fuck do I go? Man? Like, I got too many options.
Fucking Magpie, you're gonna have to fucking come pick me up, brother. I'm fucking having anxiety just thinking of this shit already.
I shouldn't have said anything.
15 lanes, what the fuck?
If you're coming from
the top, that's a fucking driver's dream right there, man. That's that. Do you know how many lanes of fucking weaving and speed that is? Shit.
Well, there's dividers in between some of them and such, but they're all side by side. Yeah.
I don't remember if I saw that when we went through. Fucking.
I'll try to. I'm looking for it right now just to see if I can give you a visual representation.
Well, hopefully, I don't got to go through that shit. That's a lot of people. Or not looking forward to doing the Toronto driving through shit.
No, I think there's a little bit of distance between where all these places are. Like I don't want to be your fucking father and be like, oh, you better check your maps and stuff. But like, there's between Niagara Falls and Magpie's place is quite a drive. So it's like, I think we have to refine our little meeting points and stuff a little bit. But wake up Tuesday, go hit the falls, and then we'll make a plan for us to all meet up in the city somewhere and then just party on and get stoned and do the who. But I don't know. We'll see. That's why I don't want to send you off somewhere maybe that's too long of a drive. You know what I mean? Take up too much of your day while fucking pushing the car around. That's no fun.
I wasn't worried about that. What I'm thinking is, well, we're probably just gonna follow Magpie around.
There you go.
If the city, I think I recall him saying that the city transit will work out there. So if that's an option, maybe that will just fucking go that route. Because Because like honestly, it'd be fucking really awesome for one time not to have to be the anxiety of driving around strange fucking cities and places and stuff like that. Figure it out. And we always figure it out. It's never that big of a deal, but it would be cool just to take some of that away. So if we got someone that already kind of knows their way around the city, maybe we can just fucking hop on or a bus or whatever. That'd be fucking pretty badass.
I'm basically like you in Toronto. I don't go enough to like
area, parking spot, and that is what it is. That'll be cool too. It is what it is.
No, I don't. I'm just like you going to the city. You might as well put me on fucking Mars. Yeah. So, like, even though I've been 100 times, I still don't retain any of that info or where it is.
Dude, Google Maps is a fucking lifesaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Google Maps is huge.
Okay, I found a little bit of information. Ontario's 400 series highways are generally at least 4 lanes wide, though some, like portions of Highway 401 through Toronto, are much wider, up to 18 lanes. It's like fucking Los Angeles, I'm telling you. A bunch of Canadian Los Angeles shit. But that's the north end. You won't be going through that area. You're on the southwest end. You'll be all right.
That's nuts. That's fucking.
It's the decision making part where everything comes together and then leaves again.
Yeah.
It's like you got to know what section and what lane and because the highways all merge together, but then they all split off into 6 different highways, all going different directions. So, yeah.
Yeah, I get anxiety just trying to figure out leaving like Calgary and shit like that because they get the fucking off ramps with the loops and all that shit. And like Google Maps is usually pretty good. Every once in a while, it'll lead you in a fucked up spot though.
Yeah. Bicycle friendly. Yeah, Toronto has a fucking shit ton of those like electric scooters and bike rentals and stuff, like where you just tap your card on the post and take the bike and fucking off you go. That could be an option for us. Never done that.
I almost feel like Fluff is trying to intentionally cause me anxiety now.
That's easy. Toronto's easy. Just got to be bold. Yeah, that's right. Apple Maps. What's that? What's an Apple Map?
I'm curious. Yeah, what's that?
Apple Maps. Oh, I get it. He's probably trying to say maps. So that's, yeah. I don't know. I don't use an Apple phone, so I don't know.
Oh, fuck you, babe. If you fucking figured that out, dude, that deserves like a dab, man.
Oh, yeah. Look at me decoding.
Wow.
Yeah, encrypt my shit.
Everybody get down with your bad selves.
All right, Jack Harris.
Yeah. I'm about to drive across an international border, so I can't smoke.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Like Tuesday, trying to think here. So Tuesday, you and the missus are hitting up Niagara Falls for the day.
Just the morning, like I've just heard.
Well, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah,
you're going
basically looking to go to Niagara Falls, be like, oh, there it is. Let's smoke a joint and have some coffee while we're here. Now let's go find something to do. That's like, we're not looking to kill time. We're like, I've never seen Niagara Falls. We're in the area. We got to drive through. So we want to make sure that, hey, fuck, let's stop and see Niagara Falls. That's all that really is. If we spent an hour there, I would be more than happy, you know, as long as it's cool. We can get a couple cool pictures and videos. And
yeah, like if you're like me, you're not into the flashy lights on the street, the stores that are trying to draw you in and shit, that whatever.
Yeah, I know, and that's why
the waterfall.
Yeah, like someone who I can't remember who it was. We were thinking about driving this whole trip. Someone was kind of like bugging me about it, like because I was like, I want to see and do a whole lot. And they're like, well, if you spend that much time in the car, how much can you really see and do? And like, I get point made. I 100% get the point, but I'm one of those people that like, I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. We don't need to sit here and stop and talk about it and like run around and stuff like that. Like, okay, cool, yep. But not necessarily that fast, right? Like, okay, let's stop, smoke a joint, fucking maybe have a drink or something to eat real quick, and then get back on the road. I'm not looking to turn it into an all-day experience. So it's, yeah, I think it'll be cool. And then like, I saw Yemuff in the chat there earlier. The whole the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's what it is. Hopefully he'll be able to kind of lead us into that one, because you're making it sound like you're down with checking that one out too, right? Weren't you?
What's this story?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Like I kind of don't want to like cause, but it's like we're going through. When am I going to be back in fucking Cincinnati?
Right.
When am I ever going to be hanging out with Yemuff again? Kind of gives me anxiety. Like, I'm just like you. I don't want to get all busy and plan shit because it fucks with me. Let it fuck with me. The reward will be worth the bullshit that my mind makes up on its own.
Yeah. Yeah.
I started to realize my brain makes up catastrophic situations that never come true. So they can keep being produced, but I just don't pay attention to them anymore. Like, yeah, it could happen, but fuck, whatever. It never has. Moving right along. It sucks. Having anxiety at my level sucks because everything is going to break and blow up, but it never does. Yeah. You're like trying to have a nice motorcycle ride, and you're like, my chain's going to break. When have you ever broken a motorcycle chain, G-Bay? Never. Not once. But it'll drive you nuts on a long road trip. Thinking it
Well,
will.
that's the thing, buddy. Like, there's a risk in everything we do. Like I was saying earlier in the show, Friday afternoon, like 1:30 in the afternoon on a Friday of a long weekend, we're leaving Sunday, and my engine light comes on. Oh fuck! Like I said, odds are it's something small. It's not going to be a major thing because I take good care of my vehicle because I rely on it to get me places safely. You know, I don't want it falling apart. And I was lucky enough to get it into the dealership, and they were, yeah, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. And they turned my auto headlights on. So, but that anxiety, that not knowing, well, it's very similar, right? Where
fucking debilitating.
Yeah.
That's like my back tire on my blue bike it's done. It's not like dangerously done, but it's time. It's over. It's time to switch them out. I said to myself, I'm going to do this last trip on this tire, knowing that the weather's looking favorable. If it was torrential downpours the whole week, I'd probably switch out. But I've said to myself, your luck. Something's going to be awry if you take that whole rear assembly apart and get, and you start fucking around. Everything works right now. You got 10 hours of driving, which that's only 2 hours a day for 5 days in a row. That's going for a 2-hour ride every night after work. You do that, no problem, no hesitation before you switch this tire out. So just do your thing. Worst case scenario, something happens, and worst case, it blows up when I'm fucking rocking down the fucking interstate. That's like not going to happen. But if I have to, I can afford to go somewhere and be like, can you please put a tire on this bike? Thank you very much. So I'm just like, fuck, why does it have to be this timing? But the anxiety caused by that little situation is like, if I had an extra little handful of money, I'd just go pay someone right now to do it. But I don't. And I'm capable of doing it myself. And it's just right at that point. I'm like, fuck, should I? But I've already burnt enough days not doing it that the few days remaining are now even more condensed, and I'm not even going to go there. I was out looking at it tonight, and there's like little inside the tread, you'll have like a I think they call it a wear bar. So it's basically like a little strip of rubber they leave inside the tread at a certain height so that when your tread matches that, it's time to go. I still got a millimeter or two. Good. And I'm used to off-road riding anyway, so it's a little bit of fucking sketchiness. Okay, see, weed nerd's on my side. Yeah, I got 3 layers of belt. I haven't even seen, we're not even anywhere near wearing through. The tire, if you look at the tire, you think it's completely fine still. Just I'm, up there and looking at it completely. Is it time for the coffee cup fucking disposal?
Oh, no, I'm just looking at Big H there talking about Fire TV bouncing, but I couldn't see where it said Fire TV. I just heard something bounced them. Like, oh no. Fuck off, 2 cents.
2 cents was ripping on me good shit the other day about the tire. I mentioned it to him. See, he's probably calling me a dumbass right there. That's him telling me. He went up and down me both sides the other day. Pretty funny. But you got to be careful with that shit. But for me, like being a motorcycle guy, it's like I'm looking forward to the trip down just as much as the trip itself. Like where some people are like, oh, the drive. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Although like a lot of it from basically leaving my house till I get to fucking outside of Buffalo is all bleh. highway and bullshit. I don't know what's past that. I've never been past that. So there's coming down the south side of Erie. Hopefully there's some scenery and not just fucking concrete, but we'll see.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Fuck, man, you know, I'm looking forward to the drive, and I'm not. Like, I do a lot of driving. I like to see a lot of stuff, but
we're gonna have boof pit stops. Like that, it's gonna. The drive is like, if we stick together in convoy, the drive is now part of the party. So
yeah, this is true. This is true. Well, we're gonna be trying to video vlog or whatever the fuck that's called, as much as we can along the way for people being able to see progress and shit like that. So, you know, like people that are. Did you just go get one, or is that your old one?
No, this is my Hero 7, but it works. I don't need to upgrade. This thing works wicked.
Okay, yeah. I got one too. I got one too. That looks exactly like yours. That's why I was just like, but mine's newer. I don't know what number it is. It's newer than that. You can actually change
like
lenses on it
now or something stupid.
It's so yeah, we'll get lots of cool shit like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that way the people that are watching at home and that are kind of wishing they could be here but can't make it for various reasons, they can see what's going on and the progress we're making of the voyage there. The people that are at Boof Camp that get there before us when they're friggin' bored as shit, because there'll be absolutely nothing to do at Boof Camp until we get there, right? Wink, wink. They'll just all be on IG bored as shit. Like, when's the party gonna actually get here so we can start? And so they'll be looking at our progress along the way, and you know, it's gonna be a good time. This is fucking exciting, man.
Well, I can, from this GoPro, I can go live to my YouTube page, like I did from Boof Camp at my house last year, but that's just too many moving parts for me. Like, I wish I could. Maybe at times we can on some of the pit stops, we might be able to throw up one quick, but none of us are fucking techie enough or anything to really make sure this is all fluid. So it's like, you're gonna get what you get.
I feel like I can YouTube on mine, but I haven't figured out how to yet. So I'll just leave well enough alone. If I need to YouTube or something like that, I'll just fire up the StreamYard as we do on here and do something like that. But what I'm hoping to do is just stockpile a shit ton of fucking video and pictures, which will probably end up being like 15 minutes worth of stuff altogether. But hey, that'll be enough to get some decent videos and whatnot together. I've got a couple different ideas for hilarious, awesome videos that we can do. So it'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Lobster's got the clicker. I think he travels with it.
It's like, if I have the power on the GoPro too and I'm down there, it'd be nice to, you know, talk to some people and be like, you mind being content, and we'll do some interviews maybe, or whatever, you know, get some actual, because we say this, we talk a big game about collecting content, and then we get you like 2 or 3 still pictures and we're like, sorry.
Yeah, well, there's that, but there's also like the freaking, I think like it's one of those things where it always seems like a good idea until you get there and it's time to do it. Because there's times like that where I thought about, oh, you get the camera out, and I'm just like, no, I'm good.
Sometimes it's, you're too in the moment kind of, and it's like,
exactly. It just seems like you're kind of ruining it in a way. Because like when Lobster was there, his lady there was awesome. He took a whole bunch of pictures and whatnot. And other than that, we just got a few. And I remember when we're sitting at Colton's there, I'm like thinking like, fuck, I should get like our camera out and like start filming this and shit. And it was like, but no, and then it's just didn't seem right. And so we didn't, but yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, fuck, I'm off for a week too. I haven't had a week off, like vacation wise, in a while, man. I'm just feeling fucking stoked. I got that like good energy.
This is the first one I've had in, I think, since we've been together where I haven't been injured, isn't it? Where I get a full week off. Now, other than Christmas vacation, we do get Christmas vacation usually about a week or two then. So that's a kind of a lie, but usually if I got a week off, it's because I fucked my shoulder up or my back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know. My hips are shot. And this one, there's like it'll be restful and busy as shit at the same time. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of travel. Like we're putting in about just under 10,000 kilometers, I believe, by the time we're all said and done. And so what's that? Like something like 6,500 or miles or something like that. We're putting on some distances, and but it'll be worth it. We'll get to Boof Camp, and then there'll be 3 days or 2.5 days, whatever the math is on that, of just chill the fuck out, relax, hang out with good people.
Don't tease us like that, Dan.
What's he teasing us about?
Says he's riding with Blue Kiss.
Oh shit!
Don't be teasing me like that. One of my favorite little hash makers try and threaten to come to Boof Camp. Don't do it.
That'd be all right. Man, I'd love to meet you, brother. Love to meet you.
That's kind of like the hot girl at high school joking, right? Asking you to prom as a joke. Don't fuck with me.
And now here's another cool one too. So we've now that we got the passports, like when we were talking about driving across originally, we were talking about doing all the way across Canada through the boring ass prairies and shit like that. But now we would have the option of dipping down below and going through like Michigan and shit like that if you're ever to drive out Toronto way again. That would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, day trip visit, Dan, would be fucking much appreciated. Shit like this don't happen often, and this little online community that people like Brad have built, and like other shows and everyone's kind of mingled together. It's kind of crazy how I can pop on like YouTube anytime, and there's probably one of my friends somewhere, or just between Discord and YouTube, Instagram, whatever. I can find one of y'all, and when we get together in the flesh, man, oh man, big old hugs and big old joints.
Yeah, it's gonna be great times. Fucking great, dude. So yeah, I can already see myself being overwhelmed by just the amount of new people. But it'll be cool. It'll be cool as shit.
They just need to see everyone actually, because you got to put legit fucking effort into getting there and making it happen. Like the boys that make all the food and everything, like Kingfisher works his fucking ass off. Fucking Dan and them, they do a lot of the background shit, and it's just like, for this to happen, it's fucking. You don't get it in life often. This much true camaraderie and
I saw I think it was Thunder Dan put a list of shit that still needs to go to Boof Camp there. I threw a box, like I don't mean a pack, I mean a full box of OCB papers in the suitcase. But we buy them by the box as it is, and we just happen to have a brand new box show up last week, like one pack out of it, and I think that pack is actually in my fanny pack that I have as like kind of my spare. So we got those and a few cones. I saw chips was on that list. My understanding is Americans that have tried them really like ketchup chips, and ketchup chips aren't a thing down there, so we'll bring a bunch of those down there too. I'm not nearly as fond of them as certainly Bees was, at least. I remember trying to send seeds to Bees a few years ago, and he's like, I will not accept them unless there's ketchup chips. So that's maybe I'll throw a few bags of that shit in there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get I don't know what it's like out BC way, because your forests are a little different. But over here we got a lot of maple trees, and what are Canadians famous for? Maple syrup. So I'm gonna get, because you can get some grade A shit around here, man. Some real nice fucking handcrafted stuff, and I could even go visit the bush it came from probably. So I'm gonna bring some of that down, as well as ketchup chips, maybe small dressed chips. I believe the Kit Kats that Canada sells are an upgrade to the American ones. Apparently that's a thing, and we can't forget the Big Turks for Thunder Dan. So I'm gonna get a bag of those to bring down, and so that everyone else can try them to see what the fuck he's talking about and how gross they really are, or are they good? Who knows?
I actually at one point in time I wasn't seriously considering it, but it popped in my idea. I should grab a box of them, and just like every time he turns around, there's just another one sitting there.
He's fucking there following me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We're getting to be just about at the end of the hour here.
We made it.
We're doing a bit of a shorter one today. But you know, we're busy. We're getting ready for Boof Camp. We're in Boof Camp North in Toronto. Heading out east to see the head Canadian, Mr. Magpie. And yeah, that's what he was calling himself in live chat a while back.
Before we go, we'll actually do a little bit of cannabis content quickly. You guys know that I roasted and toasted my whole fucking everything the other week with too much nutrients and everything just got fucked. Well, I took it all out, put it in some Pro Mix and lightened everything up. So check this out. This is what we're working with now. The little roasted seedlings, we'll say on average, look like this now. You know, a couple weeks behind, but they're green and they got leaves. They're not yellow and fucking screaming. Oh, that one might not have liked that. That is threw it on its face. And then some of the re-veg clones are, you know, back in action. So we are good to go. Not 100%. There's a couple in there that didn't get tended to, and they're still a little crispy. But I do have 8 or 10 of those little seedlings they're going to ready to be up potted in a week or two. And then I do have 2 or 3 plants of this stature. So I'll be able to pull a few clones off those and when I get back from camp and off and sailing. And I believe Magpie might be hooking me up with a cutting or 2. So back in action, folks. Sorry about the fucking 5 or 6 week delay on the fucking garden, but whatever. That's it. Oh, and I didn't pop that like going wet. Primal Punch F3 cross. So that Primal Punch that I got from Major, there was a few seeds in it, and I couldn't find any male flowers in the harvest. I've looked. There was literally less than a QP probably, so I didn't have to look hard. It was like easy. I could not find a male flower anywhere. But I did have the Grey Pooley Sour Diesel cross male alive maybe when this was just starting to flower. I don't know the exact timelines, but it's either a male flower that stayed hidden in the crop, or it was some of the pollen that got loose from that little plant before I killed it. So there we go. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the themes. I found the theme song, so we're good. We want to we can hit the folks with our rock and roll here.
Yeah, sure. I was getting ready to fucking just give them give it to them raw. Hard. I think they'd like it if we lubed them up with a little bit of rock, though.
All right, so here we go, folks. We'll catch y'all on Tuesday morning with the boys, and we're gonna leave.
Hell yeah.
Roll.
Thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Take this worry away from me. My final bed today. I need a sign. coffin, and I dug myself a hole. The pain I had buried me. The youth that want me turned me cold. I need asylum in prison, forgotten and buried, forgotten and buried. Well, I guess I'll never think about the future, 'cause I've been wrong before. Well, I guess I'll never think about the future, 'cause I've been wrong before. Well, I guess I'll never think about the future. I've been wrong before. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been so wrong. I've been so wrong. I've been so wrong. I've been so wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. This.
I don't know either.
Hi, everybody.
And we're done.
Good.